So you already know we're back with Sandpoint Chronicles. This week the group is going to continue to explore Hunclay's manor. So far the players have encountered a couple of traps and oddities of being stuck at the front door and realizing that it was an illusion of a fox house to realize the real manor. Making their way through the rooms, they actually meet one of Hunclay's servants. And it seems that the friendly wizard of Nabor might have more of a shady past. So right now we're going to start off where we left off. So we'll have Jean, Nalia, and Zatra and Burke. You have, for the most part, explored the top floors, and at this moment I believe you're looking through the telescope. And you party just dispatched what seems to be a homunculus that was actually made by Hunclay. We didn't search, we didn't do anything, so the party would like to go ahead and roll some perception checks to start seeing what they've missed in the room, or even just as a little bit of clarification from last session.
Yeah, I don't think we have
Did did the homunculus die? I mean, like, did it vanish when it died, or does it stay material? Like, is it a corpse, or is it a...
When it was killed, it remained a corpse. You did not loot it yet.
Cool. Because I'm going to go over there and start looking a little closer at it and just, like, examine what the hell this thing is. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And if my character sheet would load, I can get you a perception check, too. That is not helpful.
So Nalia, with her perception check, I see. Nalia, you found a strange one. Nalia, do you have? I guess I can assume that the group, if you have to take magic, you have to take magic on or casting it constantly.
I can cast it.
Okay. Well, anyway.
But I hadn't specified.
Well, regardless, from the homunculus you find a wand of lightning, and it seems to have 5 charges.
Nice.
A wand of lightning bolt.
Oddly intense for such a little guy to be carrying around.
It does seem odd.
Also, you notice we talked about the Kosovoian pedigree. You found 2 expensive handheld telescopes. It seems that this is a gear for those who would be, I guess say a stargazer. For those who are keeping notes on Hunclay's possessions, remember we're going to make a tally at the end of the session, or end of the manor, so this is best that we keep track of what but this would be something that you could sell.
Oh no, Guka was the one taking notes on this stuff.
Yeah.
Do we start new notes, or do we just...
Yeah, I'll record new notes while I listen.
Okay.
Alright, so what do we have? What did we find?
Just say stargazing set. We can just I guess say a Kosovo pedigree of the lineage.
Alright.
Okay. Not too much. Can we safely assume that the party would be making their way downstairs?
Well, we have nowhere else to go, so if we are done up here, we should proceed.
Okay. So, we will make our way to the second floor. We're going to continue to go into the first floor. And we see the stairs leading to the basement.
Right. There we are.
Well, this room, pretty simple. It seems to be a storage cellar. The rooms are interconnected by seeing a slight wall on each side. Nothing, again, unusual. You assume that the mundane household items and supplies are stored here. Unlike the rest of the house, it seems very elaborate. This seems very, very modest from this first glance. Okay.
Ah, this is much more comfortable. No more of that stinking sunlight. Although, I still do not understand what is down here. Can someone explain to me why there are so many barrels full of... What is this?
These are for drinks.
Drinks?
Are
you sure?
they? And I look at the dwarf. It's a dwarf or was it a gnome? Jean. I don't remember.
I can't see anything yet, but I'm falling behind, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Does anybody have a torch or can cast light, I believe? What is that?
Yep, I can do that. So it's completely dark, or it's
It's completely dark
for
down
low
here.
light?
It's
Oh,
completely
but
dark here.
as soon as we get down here, then I'll cast some of this. Let's see what we have here.
Okay, so how much light is that?
That will be drag it.
Okay, I got it.
Is it light?
Okay. I
Not been able
I
to
put
drag
it.
it.
No, I put it on Gene. Lights can move up to 100 feet around. A light lengths out in the distance between you and exceeds the spell's range and time. Undefined orb. Or from the web.
I put just a little dot that I could move around. Well, I said a little.
How much is it? How much does it emit bright light? How much light does it emit?
It's like a torch.
So is that 20 or 40? I can't remember.
It's this thing.
I want to say it's
This one is
20
exactly
of
the
normal
torch.
light and 20
A torch
more
is
of...
20. But I can't remember if this one was 20 or 10. Some lantern torches and cast, yeah, the same sort of torch.
Okay,
So
there
it's
you go, Bart.
20 light and 20
There you
low
go.
light.
I figured it out. There you go. You can move it.
Good. Can you make it smaller so it doesn't cover a whole square?
No, that's all I got for right now. Sorry.
It's okay.
Let's put it over here to the
And
side or
then-
something. Okay.
I mean, so it doesn't cover someone. Okay,
Okay.
then I'll start going forward.
Okay, yeah, you can move forward.
Okay, let's go.
Zatra's mostly standing back and letting the gnomes, who are more familiar with this situation lead, and that she's just more baffled by just honestly the fact, just all of this new culture she's being introduced to.
Okay,
What is this?
Big barrel.
On the barrel, it does seem to be a larger barrel. And with a perception check, you know what? Make a perception check, guys. Nalia and Burke, you, as you walk over to this barrel, it seems to have like a metal coating. It seems the outside is wood, like it's a cast, but then inside the barrel is another metal coating. But what you see, you see some scorch marks on the ground, like singes, almost as like sometimes when you have a fire, and like like I say, the fluid, so the ashes from a fire can touch your shirt, and it'll burn a hole in your shirt, kind of, sort of, like singes. You see that on the ground around this.
Interesting.
Sorry, got cut.
And it's not magical, is it?
It got cut off for a moment. I couldn't hear very well what you said.
I wouldn't say magical, no.
I couldn't hear the description of what was around the barrel.
It looks like little singe marks on the ground. And you can see the same marks on the barrel itself, as if something kind of melted through.
Oh. I'll take a closer look. See if I can see inside the barrel.
There is a lid to the barrel, you just can't see inside of it.
You said there is a hole in the wall of the barrel?
So the barrel has
something.
The barrel has like an outside to it that is, of course, wood. But then you can see it's kind of like a cast system. So if I could kind of explain it, it's like a container inside of a container.
Oh, so it's a metal container surrounded by wood.
I guess you could say that, yes. For out of game purposes, yes.
Okay. Well, let's just look at it and continue walking.
Thanks for your patience. Did we find anything that we need to write down?
They found a container inside of it. They found like a wooden barrel, a huge one up here. You sure catch me to see. They found singe marks on the outside, which looks like it had been like burned or singed or eaten away at the outside of the barrel. But inside the barrel was a metal container that's holding something.
Okay. Yeah. I'll follow along with a shield out, but sword put away.
Which way we go? That way? Okay.
People are so confusing. You build big external caves up top, and then dig winding caves down below that turn back in on themselves, and there's like a thin stone wall here. What are you even doing architecturally?
The bigger the house, the more they like to show off.
That makes even less sense.
I mean, you wouldn't want a small cave.
Nalia, as you continue in this room, hold up. This room is actually open. Let's see something real quick. Let me do this real quick. Here we go. Don't know why. Okay. So this room, it seems to be bottles of liquid. It's not unfamiliar. You would see wine at this cathedral where you're from. So this just seems like a pretty decent wine cellar here. I
What's
guess
in there?
if you would like to make a knowledge local check,
Okay, is
that will let me tell your characters what type of wine we might find on here.
No local work. I could roll, but -1.
was it
What'd you say?
Wait, isn't Burke a bard? Or am I...
someone had knowledge? Google.
Yeah, I am a bard, but I don't have bardic lore.
Oh, right, okay. That makes sense.
Well, if nobody has local,
I-
Gene, do you have local? I wasn't sure as a guard.
I do not.
Okay.
I do can take 20 on any knowledge, even if I don't have it, once a day. So if I actually really need to know something, I could take 20 on any knowledge check once a day. Or take 10 in any trained knowledge. But local is not trained.
So what is this up here?
Wine cellar.
That's a wine cellar.
Oh. Okay.
We could try coming back to the wine cellar later if we haven't used that
Yeah,
yet.
those things can be expensive, right?
They don't look like potions. Are you sure they're worth anything?
I
They're-
know
Yeah,
people
they're
like
potions.
expensive drinks, and those may be expensive.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
You are the
Very-
experts.
Very well stored here, so maybe.
Okay, Nalia, you have moved to the second room. Nalia, you point out that this one, and when you walk into the room, Nalia, you notice very odd.
I'm in the room on the map.
Yep, I see. I see. You notice something very odd. As you walk in the room, you notice the room is dramatically colder. Now, when you took a step in the basement, in the cellar, the whole I mean, the whole party, you notice about a 10 to 15 degree difference. But in this room is even more. And as you look, you can see that there is frost on the wall. And through using your detect magic, you see that there is a wall of ice against the northern wall, keeping most of what this contains fresh. You see beef, pork, mutton, fowl, and fish, all frozen thanks to that wall to the north of the room. So, in Common Day's turn, this is a magical fridge, or a magical freezer.
What a waste of food! Look at it, it is all covered in... What is this? Frost? Snow? It is ruined.
There is food in there? I will poke it with a finger. Oh, this is so hard.
Yes,
Just smash it a bit to make it softer, or cook it. Maybe if we cook it, it'll make softer.
it is still wasteful. It's going to rot there.
Nolly, did you move rooms?
Mm-hmm. Looks like it.
Okay, my bad. So in this room,
Yeah.
as this is the western room, Nalia, you it seems that this is a large supply of magical components for spellcasting and research.
Okay.
Oh, here we are. This room is very valuable.
Is there anything magical in here?
No, just components that a wizard would need to cast spells.
Imagine all the things you could build with this.
Surely, but most of them you can obtain somewhat easily. Mostly, especially in nature. And I will point to my spell component pouch.
Yes, but imagine what you could do to make potions or all manner of other things.
You can make potions with that.
More than likely. I would need time to index and catalog everything and think of ways I could improvise it, but yes. It is valuable.
Okay. Nolly, as you go, what would you like to do?
Is this a wall?
It's a door. It's a wall, but there's a door there.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on. It is closed door. I stand back.
Looking for traps?
So you notice that it seems to be a screaming lock trap. So for you to disable it, make a disable device check.
Oh, so it is trap.
Oh, it's a trap. Said
Not
with
that I have
description.
any doubt in your abilities, Nualia, but I am still standing back.
Yeah, yes.
I like my ears not bleeding. Actually, no, I'm not going in that room.
Okay.
This room.
Let's go check the strange paintbrushes. Maybe they are expensive.
That is a +2, which is
Okay, so Malia, as you go seeing the trap, as you go to try to disarm it, another large scream is let out, targeting you. Nalia, I need you to roll.
Oh, but I can't see anything here.
I need you
Without
to
the light.
roll a fortitude save. Okay, let me see what you got here, Nalia. Nalia, you need to take 15 damage.
whoa.
It's here. So I can get at least some light into this room.
Does the trap seem to still be there, or
Yeah, it's not. From what you see, it has been disarmed, or not disarmed, but been set off.
Yeah, disarmed in the forceful way.
okay? Would someone else like to open the door? I'm getting kind of wounded.
Yeah. I will.
Oh, you need healing.
Yes.
Let me take care of that.
I will help as well.
Okay, so heal 12 points of damage, Nalia.
Are you feeling better now?
Better.
Good. You want another?
I could still use more healing, yeah.
Hang on, let me have a check. That's alright.
Depends on how.
Okay, Zoster heals you for 6, Nalia. How are you feeling? Are you feeling,
That's not very good.
are you feeling pretty,
Okay, that's
pretty,
good.
yeah, you're feeling pretty good, you know, okay. So the party continues to make way.
I'm feeling pretty secure now.
Okay.
Excellent, because that was my last one.
Here, as you continue, you see that this door, as you continue to go, well, I'll let the party get there now. It's right in this area. You see, it's a thick, dark iron door, etched with arcane symbols. You don't recognize them as any more than glyphs to the naked eye. But I would like someone to roll an Arcana check to see if your knowledge and the magic and magics will help you better understand the magical symbols.
I could have declared that I wasn't.
Does anyone else have
Much
knowledge
difference.
Arcana now?
Guko might, but he's
Got you.
still missing.
So unfortunately, we cannot lean on Burke's and Zatra's knowledge of glyphs Anyways, you see. Okay. Anyways. That's what you see though. You have a dark iron door closed in front of you, Nalia.
Hmm.
Okay.
The question is, does this keep something in or keep others out? My guess is it keeps something in because we have already triggered the trap that keeps others out.
Yes, I mean, if we believe this is too dangerous, it's fine. We can return up north, or return up top, and turn this into the mayor, and they can take what they want from the rest of this. No reason to risk your life over exploring a dead man's home.
So, do I see a trap
With 26,
with a +2 to that?
you do. As you notice, Nalia, you notice the handle of the door, and as you go to grab it, your senses tell you that maybe look a little closer. The ancestral heritage makes your eyes a little more keener, and you see small protrusions that look like small needles, even smaller than the needles that's used to sew clothes. And you see there seems to be a viscous substance ranging into being like a dark green, almost black, to the untrained. And you notice that this is a poison needle. What would you like? You can roll a disable device check if you want to, and I will let you actually with a disable device, if you have an empty vial or something, cultivate that poison as well. Or you can just disable it. It's up to you.
I am feeling a little worried about my ability to disable it. So is it up or down or to this? I don't think it's here.
What do you mean? Oh, it's right here.
Go. Okay. Well, people might want to stand back a little bit.
Okay.
Understood.
Yeah, I'll move up next, Nalia. Yeah, I'll move up next, Nalia, with the shield out, ready in case something tries to strike at him.
This was the color room, right? I'll go to the
Let
other.
me.
I know the metal one was the
Does
color.
actually does anyone have a rope?
I do. Or this I did. I remember I had one.
Can I try to open the door handle?
I guess I still
I think
do.
that would depend whether it's a handle or a knob.
Yeah.
when I
What
picture,
kind of handle is this?
when I picture this door, I picture something that would need a key, and then once unlocked, you could push it.
Okay, so no mobile handle. It's not a handle that you twist or you
No.
press or pull.
No. But you do see a key. You do see like a keyhole in there. It's pretty, you see a keyhole for a key, and then you can see that it can be pushed according to the hinges.
So, there was a ring of keys somewhere.
And yes, there was a ring of keys that you found upstairs. Yes.
I'm gonna stand off to the side and push the button thing with the star knife.
Okay. So, I mean, did you have the keys though, Analia?
Well, maybe. Okay.
Are they all the same, or are there different keys?
With a quick glance, you could tell that this is more of a bigger one, and she uses the bigger key. So, Nalia,
Okay, so I'll try.
let's see here. Nalia, you put the key into the slot. Um, again, the device is still there. How would that work, Gene? That's so hard. She didn't disable the trap, but she didn't. But she didn't like touch it and try to disable it. She used the key. So I feel like the key would bypass the trap.
Yeah, then the trap goes off and just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so yeah, that's true. So trap goes off, doesn't do anything, and the door opens. And as the door opens, you are met with
Nothing exploded. I can come in.
come in layers upon layers of that strange writing. You see runes on the wall start to illuminate with different evocations. You also see. Hold on, let me see what you can see. Okay, you see everyone in the party can read this word. Hold up. There's a huge word on the north wall. Reads this.
Yeah, I'm not reading that.
Gesundheit. Actually, Zatra can't read it. I forgot she's kind of illiterate in common.
De palta Google. Hi.
And it's magical, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a graffiti or like different pictures that you could rearrange or something.
I don't. Okay, graffiti on the wall.
Is it? Is it glowing?
No, it's not. The runes are. This is not.
Okay.
Aldangolgi. Something about the palta.
And you can kind of start seeing the top of a pit, Nolly, as you walk into the room.
So, okay. Is that somewhere around here, or is it off here?
It's to your right. The semicircle there you start to see.
Okay, so here.
On the right here. I'm gonna ping it for you.
Okay.
Okay. Nalia walked in the room. Anyone else like to come into the room with Nalia? Okay, followed by Burke.
So, is this kind of
What
thing
is
normal
this?
for around here?
That's just like a light.
All right, sorry guys, I missed anything to write down.
It's not on the. It's not on. The light's not on, but you know it's a spot for like a candle or something. Yep. I posted it in the chat. This is what you see on the wall. It's not glowing. And as the party walks in, you hear.
I try to pronounce it, like read it out loud.
You hear a strange kind of like strange type of like a grovel, I guess you could say. I think that's what it is. Like a gurgly sound, and the sound, you can tell that. We'll make a sense mode check.
Yeah, definitely.
It
Um,
you can tell that it's not like in a human, like in the common or whatnot. If you have anybody have any like abyssal or language or have linguistics or anything like that?
I have trained linguistics. That's as far as I go.
You have linguistics. You have your ranks in it.
Yeah, but for some reason I don't have an extra language. Oh no, it's not like the kobolds only know only know Draconic, and I need a binder to be able to know Common.
Do you have linguistics?
Yeah, I have 1 point in
So-
linguistics, so
Okay, so
to be able to learn Common.
okay, you hear like a deep voice let out, and the voice says this: "Here, are you here to gloat over me some more, wizard? And without your usual greeting, I see. You'll play that game one too many times too often. And on that day, I'll enjoy
I can barely hear that.
yeah, if you have a
It
written
keeps
version
cutting
of that,
out.
that'd be great.
what'd you say?
I heard about 50%.
What'd you say, Gene?
If you have a written version of that, that'd be great. It's really hard to hear it. It keeps cutting out.
Really? Dang it, hold on, let me see.
I don't think it cut up, but
Yeah,
I
Discord doesn't like.
Modulators.
Oh, okay, let's try it again. And for now, I'll just change it. Here to
maybe a
gloat
little.
over me some more, wizard. And without your usual greeting. You'll play that game one time too often. And on that day, I'll enjoy suppling on your entrails. Could you guys hear that at all?
Well, we heard it, but I don't understand it. So
No. That's in
I
that's in common, or the best common that could be said.
Yeah, no,
Mm,
I can't understand
First
that common.
first time I got about 50% of it, and this next time I understood like 10% of it.
Okay. What? Bert, from hearing that, and from seeing what you see on the northern wall here, give me a linguistics check. Okay. Okay, what would the party like to do? I'll get the party around.
So, is this kind of room normal for you gnomes, or...? I see most of you just prancing around in there without any worry, but these runes do not look like...
Well, if this room is empty, our work is done even quicker.
Andy? If I can tell that.
What'd you say, Nalia?
Does this pit look really deep?
Yeah, you haven't made it over the top of it yet before you see anything. But it does look kinda... I mean, let me see your character. From your character, you still... I mean, you're looking... I know you can kind of see, but you can't see inside the pit yet. So I would say the pit's deep. Or,
Should I go up closer?
I mean, it's up to you and the party.
So...
Okay.
I want to attempt to quietly walk up. A little closer.
Mortal. Is that you
And
again to
then
torment me?
try to peer up the edge and then get back.
Nalia, as you try quietly to sneak up to the edge, you see what is giving, or you're hearing what is producing that low growl. Nalia, the creature looks at you, and you hear it say, "You're not Hunclay."
Okay, I try to run away once I can.
At that moment, I'm gonna get everybody to roll initiative.
Oh. I did not roll it with the turn tracker or with the token selected.
28 for me. What'd you roll? Zatra didn't either. It's fine. I'll add the turn. Zatra is 21. Oh, hold up. Zatra.
If you guys want, so Nalia, Zatra, if you click on your character and hit the initiative again, it should put you on there, but then you can change it yourself to whatever your first initiative was.
Right, I forgot that was
Okay.
a thing.
I went ahead and did it. And Nalia's 14. Okay. So Nalia,
Thank you.
Yeah.
go to my creature. So we got my creature. Then we got Nalia. No, that's a lie. Okay, I got the creature, Zatra, Nalia, Jean, and Burke. And that's what I got. Okay. So the creature is going to Nalia. It looks at you and it says, and you see it lick its lip, and it looks at you and says, "This will be an excellent first meal."
Is this creature tied up or chained or anything?
Nope, it is just in this pit, and you see him start to climb on the sides of this pit as trying to get out. Okay, I'm gonna roll my climb check. Okay. Okay, so I rolled a 15. Nalia, the pit looks, from your understanding, the pit looks at least about 10 foot down. And the way climbing works, it is 10 foot down, so that is, what is that again, Gene? It's half your movement. Just you climb if you make the check. I can't remember. Or was it 1/4? Or is that 16?
Yeah, if you make the check, it's a move action to move half your speed.
Okay. My speed is there. So yep. Half my speed is what I. Oh no. So if my speed's 40, it's 10 foot. That means I can move 10 and then attack, or no?
Yeah, it means you can move out and attack.
Okay. It climbs out of the pit, party. And this is what you see. With a glaive.
Oh.
Hold you people, we should not go in here.
Tonight, I will die on your flesh. And then he gives a methodical laugh. We're going to attack Nalia. Nalia, he attacks you with some type of reach weapon, black, like a black reach weapon. I'm going to just do my one attack.
If it's a reach weapon, and usually they have penalty for attacking someone in 5 feet. They have like a minimum range to attack effectively.
I don't think that's how reach weapons work, but could be
If it's,
wrong.
Like a claw attack, you can attack 5 feet or 10 feet if you got reach.
Let me see.
But if it's a weapon like a long spear, for example,
It's a
half
glaive.
reach. I don't remember if the glaive particularly has reach, but if you say it has,
It has
will
it,
attack-
it has reach, but I don't see any penalty for attacking with reach like I do a long spear. Because I know like you have to have like short half to attack with a long spear without a penalty.
Yeah, usually with the reach weapons have. Looking the weapon, you said halberd, right? No, what did you say?
It's like a glaive.
Glaive. Here's glaive, reach, right? Yeah, you can see in the long spear description doesn't say either because it's in the rules about reach weapons. The things like natural attacks or some
Also,
some
any
weapons
reach weapons,
like the
but
chain.
you can't use it against a adjacent foe. So I guess if I move, for this round, I will not use my reach weapon then. Since I cannot, I will just use my one claw. Okay, that is fine still. I will attack and try to hit Nolly with a 19. Since Nolly has not moved for combat, I believe that hits. I would do 1d6 damage to you, Nalia. Plus 4. Plus 4. Okay. 8 damage to you, Nalia.
Is any of that elemental in nature?
Nope. Zatra, it is your turn. I'm not sure if you can see what is going on. Yeah, you can.
I absolutely can, and I don't like a lick of it. Well, Zatra's going to hang out here, and she kind of rolls her eyes a little bit like, God damn it, people, why did you walk into this very obviously magically secured room? But then she's going to weave together some more of that same purple magic, But surprisingly, this time she wipes it over her maw and casts adhesive spittle, readying for a different attack later down the line.
Okay.
She can't use it this turn, but she's just going to hang out here just in case those runes still do something. She's very superstitious about this place. But that's her turn.
Okay. Now it is Nolly's turn.
Okay, I think we should get out of here, so... Do the walls, were they magical when I walked in?
Well, you know that there are glyphs and such around the room, but the walls aren't magical. Like the wall of ice was magical. No, the glyphs were magical. If that makes any sense.
Okay, so I guess I will try to withdraw, or... I'm gonna withdraw and...
Ha 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 ha. I love it.
Go here, and then I guess I'll wait here.
My prey runs for me. Okay. Nolly's turn. Gene, what would you like to do, sir?
All right, I'll look at Burke. If Burke looks like he's leaving, then I'll cover the retreat. Otherwise, I will take a defensive stance and move to intercept. Burke, do you look like you're leaving?
I'll be casting something and then leaving.
Alrighty. Yep, I'll move to here, shield out, and draw my sword.
Okay. Bert, what would you like to do, sir?
Yeah, I will say, you are being rude. And then move back here. Get away from us!
What is this? Pimwangi's Grace. Okay, I gotta make a will save. Okay, let's see if I
Or
can
get
make it.
disadvantage in every roll.
1d20 plus my will. I have a 7, so I failed it. How many rounds is this, Bert?
6 rounds.
Okay.
You get disadvantage on every roll.
Okay. Go to my sheet. Okay, 6 rounds. Okay. Now is my turn. Running will only delay the inevitable. I will dine on your bones. Ha ha ha. He is going to, upon seeing Jean, he is going to go to Jean, and I believe this is 10 feet here. Let me see. Bam, bam, and then turn. And he is going to. He cannot make a full attack since he moved. I am going to attack one time with the glaive at a plus attack. Okay, does a 23 hit Eugene?
23 totally hits me.
Okay.
You have to roll again.
Oh, I do, you're right. Let me see.
So a 7 is... No, it's... If the
I
plus
rolled.
11 is the attack, then you have to...
I rolled, hold up. I don't know what's going on. Let me... Did y'all see just a
see a
23?
plus 3 and a plus 11.
Okay, let me roll one more time. The 7 was the will save that failed it. Let me hit the roll button one more time. Okay, so 15.
Alrighty. I will block that with my shield.
Okay. I don't need to do any description because you did a great job. Zatra, your turn. What was Zatra do?
Oh, I was muted. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. Zatra rolls her head around in preparation and inhales deep before spitting out a black-green glob of just really nasty-looking gunk at this creature. And I believe it just hits, and it makes a reflex save to avoid becoming anchored.
It's a 15-feet range.
Is it?
Yeah,
it is.
Foot range.
Auto hits, but can only be up to 15 feet range.
And yeah, from here should do it. I'm going to go ahead and just
do your thing.
Scoot up there and then fire.
Okay. Zatra, you do your will you do your range again to the creature? The range pin or the ruler. Yep, that works. So I gotta roll it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta roll a reflex save. Okay. Reflex
Just
save.
to see if you get stuck in the floor.
I do not get stuck in the floor, but with
but you are still entangled.
Yep, I entangled. Take
Shoot,
-2.
they gotta roll twice. Once turn. Wait, does the Pogumpi come up again for that?
Yeah, every round, every roll he makes. Yeah.
Oh.
Every roll he makes.
Well, damn.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna roll
Every
again.
time you roll, every time you.
So I got an
Every
11
time
on
you
that
roll.
one.
He is anchored to the floor then.
So
oh boy.
So I am anchored. Anchored. And I got pig wompies on here. And I'm entangled, right? So I take a -2. I'm just writing this down. -2 to attack rolls. And -4 to dex checks. What do I have to get out of this?
You roll the save
check.
versus
The shrink check, or by dealing damage.
Strength.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good job, Zatra. Good job.
Yep.
So you moved and you attacked. Is there anything that you would like to do this round? Or are you ending your turn?
Nope. That is it.
Okay. Excuse me. Nalia, what would you like to do?
I am going to come creeping back and try to see what's going on.
Yes. I can see my meal before my eyes again. Ha 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 ha. Nalia,
And
you see
ask what's going on. Because
you pretty much
I could not really.
I know you didn't see. You pretty much see this beast in this type of goo, and you see Gene there blocking him with his shield. The creature looks pretty anchored down, and you can still see Zatra's hand at its outstretched from casting the spell.
Hey,
No, we need to fall back. Right? Are we falling back?
I mean, I'll look back at all
I'm
of you.
not sure.
That was my intent. I didn't even want to come in here.
Yeah, follow us. Let's take him down.
I tried to cover your escape, and everybody's coming back in here to try and cover each other's escapes.
Burke will get back in. So.
Come on in. The combat's fine.
Okay, is that your turn, Nalia?
I look at the door
can you
and
assist or
see.
cast any spells or anything? I'm sorry, Nalia. I was already speaking before you said something.
I wanted to glance at the door as I go past and see if I know how to close it. Though that might take longer than
And how to stuck
just
it?
glance at it, not look
Close?
at it, not look at it in depth. So
Okay. Well, Nalia, you can, as you move, you can continue to. You did move, and you are glancing. Do you have any spells you'd like to cast in preparation of your next round? That might be useful when you go into combat.
yeah, I'd like to cast Shield of Faith as a swift action on myself.
Okay. Shield of Faith. Let me see. You have that too. Shield of Faith, so I can read it. The spell creates a shimmering magical field around the target. Let me get some. Here we go. Here we go.
It will be a +3.
Yeah.
Yep.
6
should be a
levels you have.
There we go. Get some sound effects. As she creates a shimmering magical field around the target that averts and deflects attack. Not only you would get a +2, which I will make note of. +2 to AC.
+3.
+3.
Yep, because
says-
it's
it says-
one extra every 6 levels.
Oh, you are level 6. Okay, so +3.
That would be for workers levels, though.
Oh, okay, so it's +2. Okay.
I don't think that.
No,
Oh, you're
that's-
not.
That's War Priest.
You're not
that's
level
not-
6.
Yeah, she's not level 6 War Priest. She got Rogue. That's how she's disabling traps and stuff. Okay, no, that's
All right.
good play.
So
And
it's
that's going to be
+2.
1 minute per level. What level are you for the War Priest? I don't remember. 2? Let's see. So 2. So we got 20 rounds.
2,
Okay, perfect.
and that was as a swift action, so I want to shoot an arrow.
Good.
Let me see if you hit. Unfortunately, that's going to be a miss, Nalia. Even with the even with the penalties that this creature is taking.
Okay.
Okay. Now that your round is over, Gene, what would you like to do?
All right. What once was covering the retreat, I guess, is that we're moving in. So I
was just-
will.
5 feet out of range.
Yep, 5. I guess actually I'm already in combat with it because it can stab me already. So yeah, I'll just move up close to it since it can't move. So that means it can't attack.
He could attack with a claw, remember.
It does have the claw.
Yeah, it can still attack. It just can't move from that spot, and is entangled.
Correct. But with its reach weapon, it can't use it. It has to use claws. So I will slash at it with my longsword.
Okay.
Do 16s hit? They do not. We know that. So I miss.
Gonna miss. Okay, so my creature. Now it's Burke's turn. My apologies.
Very consistent. I appreciate that.
Okay, then continue bothering this guy. Casting this. From behind. I'll be get with the group.
How are you
So-
doing this?
Will versus
Where are you putting it out?
Yeah. Over here.
Okay. Declare dust 16. Let's see. It is a 3. Okay. It's 22, so I make the first one, so I gotta roll again. 17, so I make both. Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. What you want to do, Vert? That's your turn.
I moved. I casted that, and I moved here.
So what to do? Try to get out of my bonds or to make full attacks. I think I will make full attacks at Jean. I will take a -2 to my attacks, which I'm going to calculate that right now. I will swipe at Jean with a 1 claw. Oh, hold up. Can't do that. Not what I want to do. Fuck. You know what? I'm going to attack the spittle on the ground. Oh, slashing. 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack it. I think that's I just attack it. Correct. What's the AC of the spittle?
I believe so. I believe it's just
Auto
10
hit.
AC, I think, or auto
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
It's either 10 AC or auto hit. I can't remember which.
If you attack the glue, it's auto hit.
Okay, auto hit. So I'm just gonna roll the damage then, correct?
It's pretty easy to get away from it, but it'll take you it will cost you an attack.
What do I do? Um, 6. Oh, it's so hard because I can't attack. Technically, I can't attack with 1 claw 2 times. That's Munchkin. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna.
You could drop your weapon.
I know. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna drop my weapon.
And I cast him a move action to pick it up again.
And I'm gonna drop my weapon, and I'm going to attack. That is 7. And this is 6, so that's 13, wow.
Oh, I forgot to roll how long its duration is. Let me go ahead and do that.
Okay, so that's... Okay, Zatra, your turn.
Oh god, I rolled great on its duration too.
No,
I am so sorry.
No, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
So yeah, 6 more turns of that.
Okay.
If you don't destroy it, it's still 6 more turns of this nonsense.
He may not be stuck to the floor anymore, but he'll still be tangled. He'll still be tangled.
Okay, Zatra, what would you like to do now?
Well, Zatra sees that everybody else is coming back into the room, and she's kind of confused by this, but goes ahead and steps back and goes ahead and recasts the first stage of Adhesive Spittle again, preparing to harass this thing even further, as I guess Jean pulls all the DPS. And that's my turn. Nothing else I can do.
Okay, next player, which will be Nalia. What would you like to do, Nalia?
I'm working on it. Oops.
Unfortunately, as you go to hit Nalia,
Oh.
Jean is in the way, and that's going to be a miss.
Floor?
What'd you say?
Move, maybe?
I asked what type of action it would be to kick a glaive across the floor.
Well, you just move and attack.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to be a swift action.
Swift, no.
Okay.
Maybe standard because you gotta.
I would probably expect it to be a move action. I mean,
No.
you're not. I mean,
Yeah, if you kick
uh,
it,
This is what I'm gonna do.
it's not like
Let's not slow things
you're
down.
grabbing and throwing it. So.
Let's not slow things down. Nolly had her turn. It'll be Jean, so now I'll Google and look for answers while we do this.
Okay.
Okay. Jean, your turn.
All right. I will absolutely use my turn, my standard action, to kick the glaive away.
Would that be like an attack of opportunity doing that? Is that like a weapon trick or no?
Yeah, your call. I mean, I'm fine provoking because my next plan is to move around it and provoke, so I can give Nolly a flanking so she can start doing sneak attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna say upon trying to kick this weapon, but right now across the floor, we're going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Sounds good.
Does Jean hit? Let's see, 1d20. 24 hit. Now I gotta roll again, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, a crit.
Nice.
Well,
So,
24 then.
so
But 24 does totally hit me.
okay, so now we'll roll my damage. 10 damage.
Nice. That's good. Cool. Yeah, I get slapped for 10.
Can I make another? Do I have combat reflexes? No.
Whoa.
Okay. That's that. Now Burke's turn.
Okay, then. This is that. Okay. Stop looking at us!
And call upon the powers to the unlive to render the subject blinded or deafened as you choose. Which one were you? Like I guess blinded. Will save of
Yeah.
16. So it fails. So how many rounds is it?
It's
Blinded.
permanent.
Permanently
For
blinded.
life.
Okay. So it is blinded.
Yeah. So
this is
no,
probably the most
no more.
frustrating combat of its life, honestly.
You think that, but you have to remember.
No more flanking needed for sneak then.
Yeah.
Oh, and with a move action, I'll grab my banner. I didn't have it out. Come on, everybody!
Hey, this says Fortitude save. Not will
Fortitude,
save.
yeah. No.
It's fort save.
I rolled a will save.
Then roll fortitude. Or
Yeah.
you wanna grab that dice for the
I'm
with
just
the
gonna
bonus stuff?
no, cause it's still. So the plus, yeah, that's why I was confused. Like, how was I thought you said will save? So 8 plus 9 is what? My fort is 9.
Because for some reason, glitter dust it's a will save instead of a fort save. I don't know
I'm
why.
sorry. So I still have to roll again. I'm not trying to kill the damage guys. I just saw that, and it was still my turn. I thought you said will
Yeah.
save for this, so I'm gonna roll again. But I'm actually gonna roll a fort. My fort is 9. I'm giving you guys that. My will is plus 3. I actually clicked the wrong button, so I'm gonna roll a fort save again. So I have to re-roll twice. So I'm not blinded. I'm sorry. I did not mean to cut the parties short. I just wanted to make sure
It's okay.
that everything was done correctly. Okay, so good attempt, Burke, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
I am not blinded.
Stuck with the.
I don't mean to be a buzzkill on the fact that you did that, but is Pugwampy still in effect?
Oh, I rolled again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's not a buzzkill, man. It's not me versus y'all. We're all here having a good time.
Yeah, stay with it. With an
Alright.
8 plus 9 was enough to pass it.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to always, interject if you think I made a mistake.
Yeah, she'll stuck with the with
plus
the
3, yeah,
leaderless.
but I noticed that. I was like, why is this a wheel? I just looked the spell up, and I'm like, no, that's a forward save. That's my bad. I misunderstood you. I'm sorry, Bert. So is that your turn, Bert?
Yep. I grabbed the banner and I tried to blind him.
I'm going to get my free attack from
The attack.
not to anybody, but to my thing below.
Oh, the glue, right?
The glue, yeah. Let's see something.
You didn't break it, right? Yet?
Nope, I think I'm gonna.
No, it still has 2 HP. It's
Oh.
Hmm.
and with that, I have added a special action so that I can
My first attack.
roll the
I'm gonna just do the damage. Just do that. That's the damage. So now I am broken free. I am going to.
I'm feel from the floor.
Yeah. I'm still entangled. But my next attack, I'm going to try to attack Nolly again. I'm going to roll 2 attacks, taking the worst. That is a crit, so let's see if that's 2 crits in a row. You guys are lucky. If Pete Wonky's Grace gets coming up pretty clutch. Let's roll again. 21, so I still managed to hit Nalia. Nalia, I'm going to do... what's that? 6 damage to you, Nalia, and I end my turn. Zatra, your turn.
Alright, is he still glued to the floor?
No.
Not anymore.
Well, I'm about to change that, unfortunately. Zatra kinda scoots over to get a better vantage point on this, and then goes ahead and unleashes her attack. And I made a second action specifically so that I could roll the duration and everything else all at the same time, so... Anyway, he needs to do a reflex versus 14 or be glued to the floor. But he's entangled either way.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is glued to the floor yet again.
And that's my turn.
Okay. It is Analia's turn.
Okay. So, as a swift action, I want to cast Cure Light Wounds on myself using the last of my fervors. And then, how much does the banner help with
It's
attacking?
plus 1 attack and damage.
Okay.
And versus fear. Having a bad day, there's no demon or something. We never rolled for Arcana or something to know what it is, right?
Nope.
You need to.
Didn't even care what it is.
No, you need to Burke. So Nalia, you didn't hit it again. I'm so sorry. It is a you missed his AC. You rolled at a even with the hold up. What's the flanking bonus?
Plus two, isn't it?
+2. Yeah.
That's
you
two
did-
flanking.
Yeah. Did you
Plus-
include the
Perfect.
flanking and did you include the flag
And
bearer?
then there's the banner.
So that's 2, which is 17, 18.
I did not include the flag bearer.
So what is it all? What is it
So
all?
that's
What is it all?
that's
day?
18.
Yeah, that's
18.
That's 18. It's a miss.
Versus the -4 dex.
Yeah, if it's
Okay.
entangled, it's
So give me 1 second. It is entangled. So that is
It basically has effectively a -2
So
to
what
AC
is it
because
again,
its
Nalia? What
dexterity is
what
reduced.
What was your altogether, Nalia? I'm looking at it's flat-footed. What was your altogether?
18.
Okay, you hit. Perfect. My bad. Let me get my math together. Okay, so what? 18. You hit and you do. I see your damage, Nalia. Okay, I got you there. Okay, there we go. 57 -8. I got you. Got you, Nalia. Okay. Can you do another attack, or don't you have
And
two-handed
sneak
fighting?
attack.
The sneak attack. Okay, yeah. Roll your sneak attack, please.
I do not have two-handed fighting.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Dang, Nalia. Holy crap. Yeah, if you keep on hitting like this, I'm not gonna have a.
annoying.
I'm not gonna have anything. Okay, so Nalia, that was a good hit. So I am still glued. This thing is getting frustrated, guys. I feel its frustration. Synergy is good, guys. The teamwork's really coming along. So Nalia did good damage, and then okay, yeah. So okay, Nalia, is there anything else you have? Any fever? Yes, I said fever, or anything else you want to cast this round?
No, I already did that.
Okay, my bad.
And I'm out of fervor now.
Okay, perfect. So now I want to do. Okay, it is Jean's turn. Okay, Jean, your turn.
Alrighty. Flanking. Yeah, I'll keep up with this. Actually, I'll use my move action to give Nalia +2 morale bonus to hit. So I'm just going to strike the monster once. So just take the first attack. 24 to hit for 3 damage. And then
Okay, 24. That's a hit. Your 24 hits, and let me.
The 13,
Your
I guess
your
no.
9 is a miss though. Burke, I can't.
Oh, yeah,
remember.
no. I'm only swinging with the first.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Gene?
I'm only swinging with the first one because I'm using my move action to give Nalia +2 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so let me write that down. Nolly, don't forget you get +2 next round to hit. Is that through this? Okay, 1 attack. Okay. So the first attack hits Gene, but your second one is just for the hit, correct?
Second one never happened.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got you. Okay.
It's just auto built in to roll both, but I'm just rolling one standard action attack and using my move action to give a boost.
Okay. Now it is Burke's turn.
This is how far you got. No, this is how far you get.
Okay. Ear-piercing scream, fortitude, partial. Okay, I get my fortitudes. Okay, so that's my first one, Bert. Oh, it doesn't matter. So I am paralyzed.
It's dazed.
So
You only lose a turn.
Okay, so I lose a turn. See my HP. Okay. So you said just one. Bert.
There yet, I stay standing here, and I casted that.
Okay. So I lose a turn, correct? I'm paralyzed.
Reduce a turn.
Oh no. I'm thinking about the thunder thing you do. My bad. Okay, my turn again. Okay. Is there anything you want to do, Bert?
This is like the more localized version of it.
Yeah. Okay, Bert, is that all you want to do?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. So I don't know what to do, man. This is hard. I think I want to just keep eliminating what's in front of me. So I'm gonna keep attacking Nalia. So that's my first attack.
But you don't have this turn.
How? It's ear-piercing scream. It's not thunder call.
Yeah. No.
I'm dazed.
Successful
right?
save
Dazed.
negates the damage. Yeah.
I didn't say. Hold it. I'm getting confused. I thought daze was different than stun. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, daze is different than stun, I believe.
Daze doesn't give you any penalty at all. You just lose a turn. And that's all you get.
Yeah, they kind of made that goofy because there's dazzled, dazed, stunned. Dazed loses a turn.
Oh, yeah,
but you
I'm
can still get
dazed, not dazzled. Oh my gosh, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
that's the reason
Okay, yeah, the two Z's are right. Yeah, okay, so it's it lasts 1 round. Perfect. Okay, so it's my turn. Zactra, your turn.
Okay. You know what? Just for giggles, Zatra's going to go ahead and draw her spear and just find out if it's immune. That is not the DC it's supposed to have. Where the devil
You
did
had
it?
to manually put it.
No, I did. It's just this is not the.
I'll send you the macro.
Oh, hang on. Okay, it needs to be that and. Then it's floor, I think. Yeah, so it's. Let me see if this comes out to.
Put it on Discord, so it's getting hard to the.
I believe that's the right. DC.
You can check the macro on Discord. I put it right there. Put it. Oh. In your case, I don't think it's charisma, but it's intelligence. The macro will be the same.
Yeah, okay. It matches. I just had the floor in the wrong place. Okay. Anyway, yeah, she's going to incline her spear and angle her dreamcatcher to line up with the monster and go ahead and try to invade its mind a little bit and get it to fall asleep. Unless, of course, it's flat immune, in which case it's just going to, make her giggle a little.
Oh. Saves.
Well, okay. That's the turn.
This is +5, and then it would be +1 to damage. 2.
Oh, if that 20 hits, don't forget your sneak attack.
It was
Yeah, it's 20, and then it would be
there was a bonus
6
from
damage.
I'm waiting. I'm not seeing the damage, Nolly. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm sorry.
there is a 5 bludgeoning on the attack.
Yeah, I don't see
It's-
this. I don't see this. I don't see her sneak attack damage.
Oh, the sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You were
okay.
muted for a while there.
Yeah. How is where's the 5 come from, Nalia? Because the die is a 6, a D6 sneak attack. Where's the other coming from?
It's coming from...
If you
Oh,
roll
you have
the
2d6. You have 2d6 on your sneak attack.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. My apologies. Okay, 11. Got
Yeah.
you. Okay, so right then, Nalia, seeing Jean there supporting her, she makes one jab at the demon, whatever the beast. But she hits him. She hits him in the heart since Burke stunned him. So he's getting hurt. Jean, your turn.
Alrighty. Yeah, at this point, what? It's entangled, flanked. Actually, I can do better, honestly. I'll provoke from it to move back over here.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to get my baby attack. It don't matter. 16th miss.
And I will. That was my move action, so yeah, I'll just give Nalia +4 to her next hit.
Dang, +4. Okay. Bert, what would you like to do?
Yeah, and say, give up, you won't beat us.
Why is my mic picking up background noise?
Got a better mic now?
No, it's still the same. It's picking up background noise for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Maybe you don't have the noise cancellation and stuff. Discord set on.
Well, I don't have noise suppression on because it actually screws up some other stuff because I already have noise suppression from the headset itself.
Did I have combat advice on that last turn?
Sonic.
Yes, on the last turn you had combat advice. This turn I gave you my my aid another ability.
Okay. So I make this safe with ear piercing scream. I take
Okay.
half damage. I am not stunned,
Yeah.
Bert.
Not based, right?
So that's 8 damage, correct?
It's 8 Sonic.
Okay,
You get
got
it.
you. my turn. I am going to full attack Nalia because I want to eat something.
You've been getting some very nice attacks from her.
Okay.
If you need to take a break to get some food, that's fine, dude.
No,
It's okay.
I meant like the creature.
I'm just kidding.
Human flesh. As he goes in, we're gonna hit the first one. Let's see if we can hit. We're gonna do a +8. Oh, dang it, the crits tonight, guys. This, okay, 25. And then the second one's a 20. That's, okay, so both attacks hit. The D&D gods, they revel in glee in my favor to destroy the party members. 9 damage, Nalia, and then 5. Wow, the 1, then 5 damage. So 14 damage to Nalia.
If it's possible, I will use my attack of opportunity to add to Nalia's AC.
To which one?
I mean, I'll do both. So 20 and 13, so both of them will add, well, +5 to AC. I'll try to add on each one to try to block.
Okay.
Good.
So how much AC is it?
It's +5.
To each attack?
Oh, no. So, like, the first attack, I'll add 5 to it. If that blocks it, cool. If it doesn't, I'll add 5 to the next one.
Okay, let me see. The first attack is a 20. So that's a 20. So you did the first one, and now at 5. So that's a miss, I guess. And then you do it automatically with the second one, because you did it after I attack. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to do.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's 2 ways you can do it. One, you can say you're attacking and I roll it first, or you can roll it and then I roll it afterwards. But
yeah, we can do it this way this time, but next time before enemy attacks, try to do it before, because anyways. So the first one
just
is +5.
Announce you're attacking. Announce you're attacking before, and then I'll roll it.
Perfect. So the 20 is a miss then, correct?
So the 20 aids. So Nolly's AC goes from 19 to 24.
It's 17 right now. AC 17.
Oh, I thought I had 2. I thought I had 2 more from the Shield of Faith.
Oh yeah, you're right. My apologies.
19 because of Shield of Faith.
Yeah, I'm looking at the green thing. Thank you for correcting me. So 19 to 24. So that's a miss. And then my second attack to 25.
And yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So the 25 hits. So Nolly, you don't take the 9 damage. You only take the 5 damage.
Okay. It's adjusted.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry I forgot about that, guys. So, but that helped a lot, though, Nalia. That really did. Okay, you have no idea. Zatra, your turn.
Alright, well, seeing that it had to actually shake off that effect before it was totally free, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a recast.
You have the Curse Hex?
Yep.
There is it. Yeah, nice. I love that.
Okay, so I got 3. I miss. What does this mean? So what does this mean?
Means
You fall asleep for 6 rounds.
Okay, so
Or until you take damage.
Okay, I am a slumber. Okay. Nalia. The creature is helpless.
Oh shit! Yeah, go for that
Yes,
coup de grace.
Coup that grass.
How does the coup de grace work again?
It's an auto hit. It's auto crit.
But it's a full round action, so it won't trigger till the beginning of your next turn.
Oh, is that how that works? I thought it.
Yeah, it's a full round, so it doesn't take take effect until it's your turn again. It's an auto crit, and it has to pass a very high fortitude save in order to not die.
Okay, so here's the damage. Without... This doesn't have a critical damage on it.
Oh, be
So do I roll again for the crit?
and also sneak.
Yeah, you crit and sneak attack apply to this.
I didn't think sneak attacks critted. That's crazy.
Okay.
No, the sneak attack doesn't benefit from the crit, but it still does damage.
Yeah.
And this happens next round, correct?
So, yes.
Okay, so I see your damage. Okay, I got you. So this happens next round, so we still get a full turn, correct?
Right, so it'll have one turn to make the save, to not be asleep. If it doesn't pass it, then it gets the full punch.
Okay. So, hold up, I'm kind of getting confused now. So you want me to make the save now, or do you want to wait till next round?
So, the way it works, it's a full round action.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay, so I make a will save of 22. I gotta roll
automatically
again.
hit and score a critical hit. It's a fortitude save is DC 10 plus damage dealt.
Uh-huh.
So 22. So they dealt 26 is the DC, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
If they fail, then they die.
Okay.
And
Unless they're
Polanti is
immune to
taking
crit.
effect.
No, he's not immune to crits. And like that, he disappears.
Okay, actually, no. So for an action, yeah, it is. It does provoke. It uses all of Nalia's turn, but it
Yeah.
kills it in the same round, as opposed to a one-round action, which would trigger at the beginning of the next turn. So
Yeah, I thought so. I thought it wasn't like triggered next turn. That seems unnecessarily complicated for something
Yeah,
like
right.
combat.
For a round because it requires it's a full attack, but it's
Yeah,
only
it's the
one
same
attack.
as full attack. Is what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was a full attack, except just one attack, one person, and the whole fortitude business.
oh yeah,
Am I correct?
One
There
punch,
you
it's done.
So
Okay, nice.
That is that. The runes or the magical runes around the room are still glowing.
Okay, so can we all agree to no longer go into very obviously warded rooms and not summon up that thing? I am completely out of spells that would even remotely help you now. So,
I can help you a bit. You are damaged, right?
That looks slightly dangerous.
Let me help you.
Okay, Nalia
You need more?
deals 13. You got 13, Nalia.
I don't really need more than that. No,
Good,
I'm
good.
I'm not completely healed, but I'm probably all right.
I could do it one more time. Or save it for another attack.
Maybe save it just in case.
Good. So, should we check this place out, or are we just leaving?
Yeah. I mean, we should
Maybe.
check this out.
So there's still that glaive there that we could pick up. I don't know if it would.
Did it have any more items in the creature? Better perception or something?
That's the only thing you see.
So can I do a perception check just to make sure that this isn't a trap that's going to go off later or something?
Yeah,
That would be a 20.
Yeah. You don't see any traps in the room.
And there's nothing more in this bit.
I'll be checking the writing on the wall and writing it down to maybe ask someone I know what it means.
That's fair. So remember that you took notes, okay, of this.
Well, if I cast Detect Magic, and these runes do have a magic aura, correct?
Yes.
Can I then make a spellcraft check to see what effect, if any, is still in effect in this area?
If you don't, yeah, we can see how well you do. With that, it seems that what's going on is that it seems that this is a type of ward that the glyphs are. They employ. They're imprison. They imprison dangerous summoned creatures, and they do not let them be summoned within the confines of this room. Which now, as Zalcher's thinking, it may have been for the best, because you know that like demons can sometimes summon creatures, and you notice that it's not summoning anything at all.
Oh, so it prevented summoning. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I was gonna get Guko in this room when he tried to summon a panther. I was gonna get him, but that's okay. But yeah.
Alas. How many times can he call that panther? He's already called it twice today.
Yeah, he can't call it anymore.
Okay, well. Well, if there's nothing of value in here, we should probably move on.
I remember.
It's a party. What do you want to do?
Okay, let's go. I finished up with the place. We can go then.
Yeah. What is he? I'll put the glaive on our list. Anything else?
That's the only thing from this room.
Alrighty.
Should we grab some of these drinks? In case they are expensive?
Well, we are going to let them come and pick things up if they are worth anything, correct?
Yeah, that's not quite ours, but.
Oh, okay.
What? Gene's 19. I'll use my profession chef. If there's a particularly good bottle, I'll sneak it to Burke.
Oh, so a couple of things. You have some. You see something kind of odd when you walk in there, Gene. You see. Let's see here. see things far and wide for wines. You see a wine very, very rare. Not in that it's rare in a sort that it's hard to grow. It does grow in one area, but you know the inhabitants of this place live in a very swampy area. So the terroir, the land, is very like musky, very mushroomy. And the town is they kept such they're so I guess what's the word, xenophobic or xenophiles when they don't like outsiders. I think that's the word.
xenophobic, afraid of outsiders.
Xenophobic. The town is called Ravenmore, and you have a bottle of a rare wine from Ravenmore. You see some from Kosovo. You even seen some from the Mushafins, you know, kind of south towards Magmore, from, you know, other well-known wineries across Varysia, and even some from the Santos Forest. But this is very rare, and you notice it because it has that kind of, for those that are not well read on wines or who are not, you know, like sommelier level, you know that a lot of them will say that this bottle has been tainted because of how musky the wine can be. It can give off that vinegar, balsamic vinegary smell for those that are untrained or have an untrained nose. But that's just, you know, it has a really heavy mushroomy taste to it. So that's that. But we'll just call it a Ravenmore wine. How about that?
Redamore?
Ravenmore.
Ravenmore.
Ravenmore's the place up north.
Perfect. Yeah. I'll sneak that out to hand to Burke behind my
Whoops.
back.
I just.
Oh, so this one's expensive. Yeah, we could take it.
Okay. The party can continue to adventuring in the wizard's basement. Nalia, she continues to
Whoops, don't clip through the wall. That's bad for me.
Gene, where are you going?
The map wasn't set up. I couldn't see anything. So I was just waiting.
Yeah, you should be able to see now. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see now. So, yeah.
I think Burke took the lighting away from your position so you couldn't see where you were.
Oh, that crafty Burke. Always stealing my light.
I'm carrying it around.
So is this a door?
Yeah.
Is it trapped?
Is it ajar?
Want us to walk back?
Nalia, it seems safe.
Nice.
And you open it. You see 6 stone slabs on the floor of this chamber. Heaped upon each are metal tools, gear, spring, and other parts.
This must be that clockwork lab.
Oh, so does that mean we should be looking for a, what was it, secret door? Trapdoor? I cannot remember what it was. I know it was like 3 minutes ago, but I cannot remember exactly what the wording was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get an Arcana check if anybody has that?
Which one?
Or Arcana or Engineering?
Nope.
So an Arcana, perfect. Um, you know, as you look at the gear, Zatra, and you kind of look at the little creature that you fought upstairs, you could definitely take that the homunculus was crafted here. Um, and you're starting to see that there's a lot of resources and tools in this lab. And this lab is very, very well stocked. Um, yeah.
Hmm. It is a nice lab. Interesting that it could make something so fleshy looking, even with all this.
Looking for secret doors.
You can always make something look alive with the correct furs and leathers. You never skinned the creature before?
Well, yeah, that is fair, but
Uh,
usually it kind of sloughs off the frame of whatever you put it on.
It really depends on what you skin.
so you guys can continue to search for any doors.
Yeah, I'll start looking around then. Maybe over here.
Nolly, as you begin to look around, you slip through the crack.
This will be the four orbs from the dancing lights. So you get 20 feet light. And it gets well.
Nolly, do you see the passageway?
Yeah, well, I did when I was through it. I don't right now.
Oh, you found something?
Yes.
Hey, come. Now you found something.
Okay, so if you just...
Okay,
I'm
Jean
bringing
and
the light.
Zatra.
Come on.
Okay. It is over here? Yeah, there we are. Oh, wow, this is cozy. I like it.
Jean, are you still there? Okay.
Oh, yep, yeah.
Okay.
Perk pick the light.
That's wall.
Inside the wall there.
Okay, Nolly, continue going down the pathway.
So I'm gonna do a stealth check just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Although the light on the front is not
Oops.
very stealthy, I believe.
Well, she can still be quiet. Unseen's a bit of a stretch, but, you know, quiet.
Nalia, make a sense motor check. Nalia, as you walk down the hallway on the cold floor, you feel a familiar sense of what would I say? Of nervousness as the hairs on the back of your neck and arms stand up. And you notice that as you walk even further down the hallway behind the secret door, that the temperature starts to drop dramatically.
Okay. I mentioned this to the others.
There was a what up there?
The temperature is dropping and my hairs are standing on end, and was there a sense of dread? I didn't
A little bit, yeah.
hear. Okay.
Well, try not to go into any obvious traps. If there is a trap there, please do not go into it.
Can you
Okay.
cast your shield spell to be safer?
Her shield spell has run out
Not
already.
anymore.
Mm.
Is it getting any colder farther down here?
Yep, I mean it's cold down there and it smells of.
Ooh.
You're starting to get in more of a sulfurous smell. You can see a iron door kind of ajar in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna make another stealth check.
Do we all do that too?
Nalia.
What do I see through this door up ahead?
Roll a perception check. An iron gate to this chamber hangs ajar. The room looks pretty bare, but you can see a rickety table. Kinda shoved in the corner with a journal, a thin journal, sitting on top of it. You notice as you begin to walk into the corridor, you step on a white chalky substance. And you can see little bits of metal glistening off the light that Burke's producing.
Okay.
If anybody has
I assume a
alchemy-
craft painting check wouldn't tell me anything about the substance.
No,
Not alchemy, no.
I'm looking for alchemy.
you found something.
Nolly, as you walk up, you start to see more rooms on the ground. What would you like to do?
Detect magic?
It's definitely magical.
What? I would like to focus long enough to know what school of magic.
Conjuration.
Okay, this might be where the demon got summoned then.
Interesting.
I see something on the map now.
Nalia, as you walk into the room, you see this creature. And it begs you with a voice. Do I have a cool voice for this? Let me see. Echo. Please. Release me. Break
What?
the circle. Break the circle.
It sounded like it could have been please release me or please break the circle, but
We don't do that here. Usually, circles are. That's a lot of energy, usually.
You see it kind of walk up to you at the edge of the circle, and it reaches out its hand, and you hear a tss, ah, and it tries to reach out to you again, and you hear a tss, ah, please break the circle.
Oh, wait. What? Wait, what is it? What is it? I need to ask that as.
You can make a religion check.
Religion.
I assuredly cannot. Can I roll Arcana instead?
That's what the creature looks like. No, it has to be religion, I believe.
Scary.
so I'm gonna look at this journal. Is it open?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like it might be trapped?
For the intentions of the creature.
It does not look trapped.
Just a reminder, I am
So
out
what-
of spells, so if anybody wants to let it out, we would be at a significant disadvantage.
The journal just talks about
I don't think we should release this now.
it talks about it's a summoning journal, and as you begin to read, can we have does anybody have Arcana, Magic Arcana? And Burke,
Absolutely do.
And Burke, you tell
Yeah.
everybody that
Is it written in common?
Here we go.
We'll use my daily use of this
Okay. What is it doing?
to declare 20 on the Arcana. It's at 23.
Okay. So with this religion check, you let everyone know that this is I believe I'm pronouncing this right, a Hamatula or a Barb Devil trapped in this thing. and then with the Arcana check, And you're the only one that I see with Arcana. If anybody else wants to roll, maybe higher and give more details.
I can't read common, so.
Okay. Now, from a quick skim, because it takes a while to really read this journal.
You can speak common, but not read it.
That is correct. Zatra has not been exposed to a lot of common, undercommon, or gnome text, even though she's able to speak it.
I mean, that's the strange part.
You see that, common names for devils and demons and all that. You know that this, it seems that there are 2 journal entries. One is about Ahamtula, which the religion check lets you know that it's a barb devil, and it gives a description, and it's like some basic conversation. And then the other devil, if my computer will work, is a Barbuza, I guess, which this is the word, and his conversation with it, and you know that is
Barbasu?
common as a bearded devil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we shouldn't let it out. Devils are not nice people.
Please, I will greatly reward you for setting me free. The creature comes up to you, and it is in its hand. It singes again. Shh. Let me out. I'm tired of being tortured.
We will let you out when we know how to dispel you or send you home or whatever it is you do with devil.
Zatra, sorry, what's that one more time? I missed it at the end of it.
We will let you back. We will let you out once we figure out how to dispel you or send you home or whatever it is you do with devils.
I can summon myself. I was summoned here. If you just break the circle, it will release me, and I can leave.
Well, yes, you could leave physically, but could you leave metaphysically or whatever it is?
But how do we know that you're not gonna attack us once we let you free? You're a devil, you're bad.
Those words are relative to the cause at which you serve. Please set me free from this prison. Break the circle. This, with your hands, break the metal and this powder that he has put on the floor. I will return back to hell.
But I don't trust evil people. They are bad. How can we trust you? Should I roll sense motive to know if he's lying or something?
Sure. I mean, if you want him, so for how it would work, I think since we are kind of role playing out of roles, if you want to do some diplomacy to try to talk to this person, you could. But the diplomacy would be like what you want to change his attitude, and then he would say something to you, and then you could see if he was a sense of if he was lying. So if you want to work it that way. Break the circle.
Well, Brooke wouldn't want to have much. we want to have much to do with it. Just he would like to help others, but helping evil people is not that good. And especially if he doesn't know if that evil people is gonna hurt him or his friends once it's out. So that's why it's not very forwarding to releasing him.
Let's break the circle. Free me.
Okay, I have an idea. You will submit to this spell I am casting. If you do not submit, I do not let you out. If you submit and leave yourself open, relax, and open your mind, then after I have discovered what you are saying is true, then I will let you out. Okay? And
Maybe,
she's going to cast Detect Thoughts without describing what it does.
maybe,
If he wants to spellcraft it, he can identify it and probably guard against it, but...
Let me see here.
If he wants to lie, I mean. Maybe he really doesn't want to hurt us and wants to go home, but how can we know?
Exactly. If he submits to this spell, and there is not a obvious,
I mean, I'm sorry, guys. My computer's being so slow right now for some reason. Okay. It's so annoying. I can't even like. Okay, here we go. You said a spellcraft. Make a spellcraft check. What's the DC of that? 30.
it is 50.
I know it's 32. I got it. I beat it. Okay, so I know it's.
Okay.
I know it's 30. I know it's
Less than 42.
So he looks at you and he looks at you and he said, oh, the creature looks at you and it says, he kind of looks like with disdain. He says, I will not be made a fool of again by these spells to interrogate my mind of what I know about the what do you say, the stars, no star, or the emptiness of what lies above you mortals.
Well, if you are not submitting to the spell, then I am not freeing you.
The creature, the creature is looking very nervously at the party. Everyone's in there? Everyone's in here. Does anyone else want to say or roll diplomacy or anything? Then talk to the creature.
We will. I just want to know if he's not gonna harm us. If he will let it free.
I think the idea of coming back when we can banish, or him or something like that or finding someone who could, might be a good idea. I liked that idea.
Yeah,
that would be the plan if he is lying and cannot go home on his own. But if he has something to hide, he can wait. If he does not have anything to hide, he will submit. I will open the circle. He will go on his way. Ideally.
If you want us to help you, you'll have to say what she says. Then I roll diplomacy. Oh.
Hey, you can roll diplomacy. $24. Fine. I will not hurt you. Just please break the circle for me.
So you're not gonna hurt us if we do it.
Yes, just please. Please break the circle so I can leave this imprisonment. Or kill me and take me from this place.
So should I roll sense motive to know if he's lying?
You can. I mean, you feel you do what you would want to do. You believe that the creature, will not cause harm to you.
Okay, Satra, go on. Go
Well,
ahead.
if you are sure, Zatra is going to first off. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and. Oh wait, no, it's concentration. I don't have to. Okay. Well, Zatra is going to go up and attempt to dispel the circle. First attempt is going to be just smudge it with your foot and see what happens.
So as
You
Zatra
said something about dipping your hands in the powder.
About scrubbing with your hand.
So as
Maybe the food is okay too.
So as who is doing the circle or breaking the circle?
Zatra.
Okay.
Is rubbing her foot.
So as Zatra begins and to break the circle, you hear a giant stretch and yawn as the creature kind of gives a light grin and says, "Thank you." The creature walks up to Burke and says, "Thank you for releasing me from this prison. Now, remind me what our agreement was again."
And was it what again, dijo? He said?
Remind me of what our agreement was again. You made me promise that I would not hurt
I
you.
understood now. Understood now and again, not what he said in the middle.
What, Bert?
He's asking what
I didn't understand you, Bert. What'd you say?
That I understood what they started the phrase with now and no. What was it? He said?
He says
First
now.
the,
He says what? So what was our agreement? What did we agree upon? What was our agreement again?
You will leave this place without causing any harm.
Bert, you can see let's see. You see the spines running along his back. He takes one of his spines, and he breaks it off, and you can see that it starts to like have this, you assume it's blood or something, but it's orange. And the creature looks at you and hands it to you, and it says, "If you ever need my assistance, take this and plunge it into a freshly killed victim." And
What will it do?
he disappears.
Did I manage to say that, or he disappeared?
Well, we didn't find out what he was asking this demon, but it is fine. Right? This is not our
Sure.
job anyway.
So what I understood from what he said was something about assistant and take this spine and plunge it into a freshly killed victim.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask him what will he do, but he just left. Oh, we'll find out later. I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's more in the journal. Okay, continue. The party continue. So
A long corridor.
As the group continues to walk, you start to see
Don't take the light away from Gene before he can move up.
I'll just put Gene here, it's fine.
Okay. The light system is cool, but also has a lot of drawbacks I'm noticing.
I mean, Gene would need light cast on him and then it'd be great.
Yeah, maybe we should just buy Gene a little iron torch or something.
Just a regular torch.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but that's boring.
So as you begin to walk, you notice that this twists and turns, it's very sparse. You begin to see the same arcane symbols. Not the same, but you notice the arcane symbols.
I go a moment to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Gotcha. What's up, Nolly?
I was waiting for someone to...
You keep walking. So now you see there we go. Okay, here we go. So now the walls of this room are covered with arcane symbols. In the northern chamber, Nolly, you can see a wooden table sits against the eastern wall, with several items laid atop it. What's odd is that a bright light shines forth from an opening in the south wall.
Okay. So, Zatra, you didn't want to go into any other areas with arcane symbols, and this seems to be another one.
Yeah, it is probably wise to identify them before we enter them. And it seems that he has something of a hobby here with summoning very dangerous things and then leaving them locked up for however the fuck long it's been.
Okay, I'm back.
Burke, come up here. We have found more symbols. And a table. The table is less interesting.
Let me take a look at that. I'll
So, I'm gonna go ahead and
bright
roll...
light coming from this.
copy the symbols in paper or
Here.
scroll something.
Here.
Okay.
Like what?
Gonna go ahead and...
What you're starting to notice is that each room, sans the first one, has a table and chair for experiments and documents and all that type of stuff. Anyway, continue.
Gonna go ahead and roll Arcana to try and identify these runes and or their purpose.
Okay.
And I guess I'll also go ahead and give you my spellcraft to try and identify the active effect.
So what spellcraft? Is it 15 plus double spell level? Or just the first spell level?
15 plus double, if
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
I believe so.
So we want to identify a spell that's being cast. Learn a spell
Check
from the spell book.
is
Oh, it's
15 plus spell level or 15 plus other for no spell.
so what if the spell's already cast?
For an area is this 15 plus spell level.
Okay, here. Well, I got a new spell for you.
If it's from a specific item, for example, it's
Here's our
spellcraft.
Wow, that is not how I wanted that to do.
You know, I actually kind of like that formatting. It makes me feel like I am trying to read ancient runes or something. Okay, so this is probably a trap, I think. It is some kind of light flare, possibly a... Hey, either way, it is going to blind anyone who tries to go through it, even if your eyes are closed. Probably. I have no idea what would happen if you did not have eyes, but... eh.
Okay.
But it's cast on the wall here, which you can still see in this area without touching the wall. He just tells you that. It's
Yeah,
cast on
don't touch
wall.
the wall. Or get close to it. I don't... I
Yeah,
think the
I'm taking
range
note.
is...
I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't do that!
let's see. No, I mean you can walk. I mean the map's not like perfect, so I'm not gonna, kill you. It's fine. But
Yeah, I'm reading from a distance.
All these are custom maps, though. I just didn't. Yeah.
I'm reading this then.
Yeah.
Taking notes.
Okay, so what does the group like to do?
Brooks not that much of a literate guy, but he can write. So
So, is there anything further down there? Do you see anything?
there are runes on the wall. I'm taking note of them. Maybe someone know what they mean.
Yes, like I just said, it is a spell. It's what's causing that bright light. It's going... Yeah, it will. It's probably going to blind you if you go through it, because, or or because it's painted on the wall. Maybe you can't go through it. I'm going to bet you cannot go through it. Don't get near it. It will blind you. It's
Are
too
you
bright.
sure? Because your eyes are more sensitive than mine. You get blinded more easily than I do.
Well, do you want to find out?
Not really.
Me either. So let us just avoid it. If we stay hugged against the other wall, maybe we can squeeze past it. But I don't know if there's anything worth checking down there.
Orc will cover his eyes like
So,
from those runes in case they shine, and say, "Come on, let's move on."
I wanted to detect magic and detect evil facing southward from where I'm at.
So
I think that stone's a little too thick.
that's a wall, Nalia.
Okay.
But you can do that, and you do not detect evil, but you do detect magic. And it is evocation.
Yeah, sure, I could do that as well. Just see if I recognize the effect.
No, just evocation light with your spell, with your roll.
Okay. You say it's only light. It's not blind and light.
Well,
Let's move on.
no, but it is blinding if you stand too close. From what I understand of what I am seeing on the runes. They're very hard to see, by the way. Do you want penumbra? You might be able to see better if you're wearing a penumbra as I am.
I don't see as well as you in the dark, but I can see better than you in the light.
Very well.
Well, I could try to disable the device, and then if I fail, you could guide me out.
Sure, sure.
I think it's more of an
But if
active
it's
magical
permanent,
effect.
then
Yeah.
Anali, you don't see any device to disable. And Zatra is right. It is more of an active magical effect.
okay.
Well, I think I see a door over there at the far end. Do we proceed?
Jean said I can see, so yes.
Does anyone have open or close?
Yeah, no, I mean, I will march forward towards the door.
As you march for the door, you see iron bars,
It's the
and as you peer through, you
black
notice
button.
it seems to be this wall of light ends before a small single cell enclosed by a gate of bright metal etched with strange sigils. With detect magic, you know that it radiates a strong aberration magic. Within the cell is an amorphous cloud of shadow. It's difficult to fix your eyes on it. As you step from the light more towards the darkness of the cell, you hear a voice. The voice says, "What is this now? I recognize you not, mortal. Are you minions of the petty human? If not, I plead with you, or release me from this unjust and outrageous imprisonment. Do so, and I promise you shall be rewarded.
Yet another prisoner? Ah, it is a good thing that this stupid human is dead, otherwise I would probably want to kill him myself. He is dead, right? Somebody did check to make sure that whoever...
I mean, the wizard Dunclay? Yeah, he's gone.
Gone is close enough to dead. I can hope.
If I saw him dead, would that help?
That would probably help immensely to assuage my fears.
I mean, it's been a while. He might not be dead anymore, but he
Well,
was pretty dead last time I saw him.
okay. Well, that is good enough. Just so long as he has died for this.
What are you, creature?
She tells you. My name is Malfi. I am a Shay from the plane of shadow.
Should I roll planes or something to identify it?
Yeah, you can roll. Yeah, we can roll planes check.
Oh.
How can I be assured that you are no allies of Hunclay? You are probably just another illusion, or group, or acolyte, or one of his students here to prod and poke until I answer his nonsensical questions.
No, we're assuredly not. Well, I am not a friend of this wizard anymore, especially after seeing all this crap. Uh, I suppose this explains why he would use a big old bright light wall, though.
Yes.
I do not think that my penumbra would help to move them past this.
No, that spell is far too weak for this. Even though he was a mortal human, he was quite strong.
If we were to free you, would you be able to go home on your own, or would you require more magic? Because
No, I could go home on my own. And like I said, you would be greatly rewarded. At least, yes, at least I could at least reward one of you.
well, Burke, what do you think? Do you think they are lying? Or I know it's not very much to go on.
What do I think?
What is this? Which one is this?
21
Burke is-
for sense motive.
Oh, so mother, you believe that she is telling the truth.
Seems pretty honest.
Well, very well. Let's try and figure out how we can. I.
How can I trust you that you are not a ally of Hunclay?
I will take the light a little away from it.
Well, do you know how to turn this off, or I suppose freeing you would be obvious. But either way, I honestly do not care about the reward so much as I do figuring out how to get you out of here. There are going to be other people here later to loot these premises and auction off all the contents of this house. So you will need to be elsewhere.
So I've been in prison and now.
What can I tell about the door from?
You can tell that the door, there is bars there, and you can tell that it is, you can, perception, the door, from what you see, Nalia, is not locked. And it's not trapped.
Okay. Then what is holding the creature in there?
Are you asking out a game, or are you asking the creature?
I try to open.
Wait, don't open it just
I'll
yet.
ask it.
That might be that door might be protecting it as much as it is imprisoning it, honestly. I need to find out more about this stupid wall. And I guess I'll just go ahead and
The creature is correct. The door is protecting me from the harmful rays, that magic of bright light.
That is a good thing then. Okay.
Hey, you can cast darkness in these lights if it needs to go through this hallway.
Do you have darkness prepared?
No, I can cast it, but I thought you can.
Well, no, I only cast Penumbra. I do not have the ability to cast wide shadows. Only the smallest ones.
Oh, but it might help.
You don't understand. I'm already suffering from previous exposures from the wall of light. And I know that if I'm exposed to it one more time, it's gonna easily kill me. And I would have to.
This is why we are.
You need to extinguish.
This is why we are trying to figure out how to disable this wall or work around the wall with areas of artificial darkness or something.
Well, I actually helped Hunclay invent artificial darkness. That was one of the many reasons he summoned me here. He was trying to find a connection between the dark tapestry and the plane of shadow. But upon asking me this, after we worked on darkness, on portable darkness, I laughed at his ignorance. And him being a mortal man, you know how mortal men can be, powerful men. He was devastated by a blow to his ego and his pride. And he trapped me here behind a wall of light. I know that he has more from listening to his understudies, or the poor souls that he calls his students. He was able to make only a little bit of the magical dust. I'm not sure where he's hidden it, but I know that it's somewhere that he values as safe, where I've heard him say he keeps his most dearest treasures in some secret place outside the city. But if I walk in that hallway in front of you, I'm sure to die from the exposure to that light. And
Yes, I can see that.
And you see that the darkness that she's kind of made around her goes away, and she kind of shows you her true form.
Pretty. Well, let me see if is there any way I can use spellcraft to see if there's a way I can sabotage this wall of light or
Yeah, you can roll a
something.
roll a spellcraft. Sorry, roll spellcraft. With a 23, you know that if you could some dull it for a time or two, maybe for a couple of seconds for her to pass by from the magical dust or magical powder that she speaks of, yes, or by dispelling it.
I do not have any dispel magic. Do any of you know how to dispel active effects like this?
No, I can't do it. But can't you? You said you can cast Penumbra. Doesn't need help.
I mean, I have no way to help against magic, but if all we need is the door open.
No. The door is what is protecting her from the light currently. So we need to destroy this wall to this direction, the south, I guess.
I guess I will ask this for the one who is worried about arcane runes on a door. A creature that's afraid of the light, should it be let out?
Well, you say that, but honestly, from what, considering that the last one was literally a devil, you said? A demon, devil, one of the two.
Devil.
I'm more willing to trust the shadows.
I'm not sure, but I know that Hunclay was trying to find all the information he could out about from the Dark Tapestry and I'm sure I'm not the only creature he summoned here, but I was the first from my understanding. We were working side by side as partners for many years, but I'm not sure how long it's been since I've been locked up. I've lost track.
If it's not the powder we encountered earlier.
My only wish.
Say again, Noalia?
This powder is supposed to be somewhere outside of the city?
Wherever Hunclay hides his greatest treasures. I overheard him talking about it one day with me when I first was summoned here. He doesn't keep everything here in the city, for if it was to fall into the wrong hands, his reputation could be spoiled here. Hunclay is no saint. He has
Maybe
the people of this town.
maybe the labs have. Maybe the labs have something that can help us with this.
That was my next thought. Yes.
Maybe we can hold gloves against their glowing runes.
I've heard this word a couple times. Shadow creature. What do you know of Lamashtu?
Let me see what I have for her skills. Knowledge planes. I have for her knowledge. Arcana.
That would be religion, actually.
Yeah. I have never. I know that it's some evil deity, but besides that, I'm not well versed in mortal gods, mortal deities.
Yeah, I will. I'll help where I can, but I'll leave this up to you guys. Don't think we should let out most of these things, but I know shit about magic, so I trust you.
So there's like a cavern to the north, I think I heard mentioned somewhere.
Well, yeah, there was that. They rumored that the students went north with some sort of some sort of wild goose chase to find Hunclay's treasures or whatever. But that sounds like it is far outside the city and out into the bay.
Yeah, it's up. Oh, excuse me. Yep, it's. Remember we did have the Hunclay's one of his apprentice that you have kind of captured or detained for questioning.
I suppose we could ask that one guy maybe, but I don't think he would be much help. Really, what we need is to actually. Is there any? Do you know, Jean? Do you know of anybody in town who might also know how to dispel magical effect? We could.
Can we rub it with the hands? See if they go away.
Gene tells you this. I'm gonna speak for Gene. Gene tells you that Hunclay was the most powerful. He does have some apprentice that some students that are not in town recently. They all travel, doing collecting supplies and stuff for him. He knows of the three that are here. He also tells you that besides the only people he knows that can cast magic um, this high level have either been missing or are killed. But that statement should bring up questions also.
Well, unfortunately, Zatra is a very problem solver type person and doesn't even think to ask anything further on that. Just the idea that, oh, they're not here to fix this problem in front of me is like, well, darn.
So have lots of wizards been dying? Or disappearing?
Well, I will say that you were not here to begin the campaign, but the town druid has disappeared. Has been missing. Him and his wife. His pregnant wife has been missing. Yuri is missing. Presumed dead. Then we have um, and then Hunclay. Hunclay has some students, but no one really knows their power level. Hunclay, doesn't. Yeah, nobody really knows the power level of the students other than researchers. And then it's this Hunclay, who is this really strong wizard.
Well, it seems we might have to come back. Whatever we do.
I suppose so.
So, what would you like to tell the what did we say her name was? What did I say? Is it Mafe?
Well, as much as I want to let you out right now, I find I do not have the power to dispel this wall, and we will have to come back for you. We'll have to come back.
But please.
As frustrating as it is, we can't dispel this wall without.
Please don't.
Can you think of a way for you to cross this hall?
I've been thinking for years. I lost track around year 6.
This is probably one of my stupider ideas, but Burke, your thunder thing, that is Sonic, right?
Yes.
What if we bombarded the wall to the north of her and just made the wall a non-issue?
You mean go through the wall?
Essentially, yes.
I don't think so. My sonic damage is not as high as to pierce through a wall.
Well, not one spell, not with one spell, but you caused plenty of cave-ins earlier. Perhaps if we created a tactical cave-in, we could...
Yeah, if something is very crumbly and about to fall, we can give it a little push. But if it's a regular strong stone wall, I won't do anything to it.
Since we seem to be on this, would it be possible to use the tower shield I have of Garlemald on my back to block the light?
Unfortunately, whoever made this did the wall of light down both sides of the light. I mean, both sides down into the hallway.
Alrighty, then, yep.
Do we have any pickaxes? I mean, I am not a miner myself, but...
Oh, no, I wouldn't let us start destroying the basement of the building we have to turn over to the mayor.
Well, fair, but this is...
Also, we may be able to turn this all over to the mayor, and they can let these creatures loose as they see fit, because they'll have resources to do so. These are not ours. They belong to Hunclays, so...
Do you think that the mayor would wish to let a visitor from the Plane of Shadow free?
I believe this visitor expressed that they were a longtime partner of Hunclays, so if that's true, then there should be no problem letting them free. Unless it's lying.
Well, okay.
I think he was pretty honest.
Okay, so the idea is she will need to lie to the mayor that she is a friend despite being in prison here?
Well, no, she said she worked with him as a partner for many years, so for a long time. I see no reason why it couldn't escape or couldn't be allowed to let out. If Hunclay had locked them up for the time being, but then, accidentally died, and so didn't get back here in time to let him out.
You're better at lying than I am.
No, I don't lie. I guess I'm saying I'm not concerned about this shadow creature. Our job is to take care of this home and turn it over to the rightful heirs.
Well, I suppose so. I suppose at the end of the day, that is our job, so... Well, here. This is the best I can offer you for now. I hope that this brings you some small comfort. And Zatra is going to weave in her hands a obsidian-colored aura and offer protective penumbra through the bars of the cage. She's going to reach as far as she can and offer them a little bit more shade.
That is a kind gesture, my friend.
If there's ever a moment that Jean is just on edge, it's watching this small creature put its hands through the bar into the shark cage. Or like, I'm ready with a shield to slap those hands out of there.
And at that, we will end our session. I think that's a good moment to end.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and thank you for my players for showing up. And RP, I know we had a little slow dungeon crawl today, and we were kind of on edge of the traps and how deadly they got. But anyways, yeah, it was an awesome session, and we'll be back on at a new time. I think we'll be at 9, I think EST, but new day. So and we'll let things play out. But thank you, everyone, for your time.
And thank you for hosting.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, and the others for playing as well.